Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel for another market update. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. And with that being said, let's get into the TA. This is going to be an earlier video. Why? Because we are at our line in the sand, guys. Ladies and gents, we are right here. Bears, this is your chance. If you don't want to step up and take your chance, bulls are going to take theirs. It is up to you. I don't know how this is going to end up happening, but guys, you get a daily close over this 0.786 fib, which is right around 475.20. If you can close above 475.20, I do think you're going to push straight up to 477.55. I am going to come down here, point out on the hourly time frame, we don't have any bearish divergence going on here. On the 15-minute time frame, we do. So that is your warning sign right there. But guys, this is a very constructive look we got going on here. I was not bearish going into today. We literally closed out yesterday with a 15-minute bull flag going on, and then you got the breakout right off open. You had this sell. Now, I personally, I took two SPY calls. I was using this 15-minute zone right here. I was going to use a 15-minute close under as my stop. Holy sweet baby Jesus, right? They took me for a ride. Guess what? That ride was literally just the backtest of the bull flag. So I am going to point out right now, SPY is definitely looking weaker than over here on QQQ. But since you're already up here, I'm going to say it is likely that we continue this push. All right. Maybe it doesn't come without a pullback, but I do think now that we have tested the 0.786 fib and we have actually gotten above it, I do think we're going to push up here to 477.55. Now, to really signal that, guys, get the daily close above it. That's what we're looking at. All right. You come over here to QQQ. You got the same picture going on, except you got a gap fill right above and you are currently in your golden pocket. Now on SPY, bears are, stalling SPY out right at the golden pocket, like exactly right at the top of it. Over here on QQQ, you get this gap fill right here in the middle. Same look over here on the 15-minute time frame. If you come back down here, you're literally just going to retest the zone right here, right? Which you can actually change to, we'll call it right there. All right, so I am looking for this to hold. If you can't hold, guys, that is when we probably will see this 15-minute bearish divergence start playing out. And we could see, a move all the way back down there. We've been going up for a decent amount of time, guys. We were bullish at the bottom. I'm still bullish. I'm just going to make that pretty clear here. But yeah, we were bullish. We had two scenarios at the bottom, guys. One was you went a little lower, and then you had a very large pop. One, you get this large pop, and then you get a further sell. Now I'm telling you, I don't even know if that further sell is even going to come. We're going to have to see about that one. But as of right now, guys, all right, this is really everything we're looking at on the indices. There's nothing, you don't need to overcomplicate yourself here. There's no reason to overcomplicate things. All right, right here, be bearish underneath, be bullish above. That is pretty much it. And guys, if you push up to 477.55, you're probably just going to push all-time highs at 479.98. That is something to be noted. I will also point out DXY, guys, still just holding the outside of this channel. All right. Time to be cautious. All right. Be cautious on the long side, but I am, obviously favoring the long side. That is what I'm looking at. All right. You come over here to Mr. VIX. What do we got going on? A further VIX crush. All right. We're not really getting super bearish until you could break out of the zone right here, which is going to be the neckline of your inverse head and shoulders pattern, which now you have a complex inverse head and shoulders pattern. All right, which is just when you have two shoulders on each side. This is what we got going on right here. You have two shoulders on each side, all right, which is probably going to cause an explosive move to the upside over here on Mr. VIX. I'm just pointing that one out. Holy Jesus, SPY is tanking, all right, so that is a thing. All right, so guys, you want to hold this zone right here. If you cannot hold this zone, then things could get pretty ugly, all right, and your neckline of this double top right here, which we got going on right here, you could see. All right, right here. I know I should have drawn it like this. Right here is going to be your neckline. Okay, 15-minute close underneath there, which is also going to be my stop. I'm just saying you were probably going to, be taking a ride all the way down here. All right, we're looking at probably coming back down to the support. But like I pointed out on the hourly time frame, guys, we really don't have any warning sign. Oh, we do actually have that bearish divergence going on as of right now. It just started. All right, so guys, stay cautious. Stay cautious. Now let's get into these individual tickers. PLTR, that is going to be the first one I am going to point out, guys. You are getting the daily breakout today. If you get a daily close above this trend line, I'm going to be calling for 1860 to come in a hurry. All right, specifically 1862, which is the low right over here. All right, this is the target within a few trading sessions. I'm looking for this, honestly, by next Friday, if we do end up getting this daily close. All right, that's what I'm looking for. AI. This is one that I spoke about yesterday, and I'm just going to tell you right now, you did get the breakout, you got the retest, and now you broke up above the high. You probably do end up continuing on up here to 30.20, all right? Can I say I got faked out yesterday by this one? Yeah, I did, all right? I also sold my Palantir 17 calls literally right before they ran back up, all right? Right before that. Luckily, I still got the 15.5s, and then I got, what is it? We got 16.5s. So I'm just saying, all right, PLTR really is the sexy setup that I can identify right now. This thing is glorious looking, all right? It looks like the move is just getting started. We were bullish at the bottom, all right? Congrats if you ended up playing that, guys. Now you're getting your swing entry if you get this daily close over this trend line, all right? But AI, guys, we're really looking for a move back up to 30. As long as you can sustain above this previous high, all right? You want to look for that break and retest above that high. But the ideal entry would have been all the way down here. I just, stopped watching it today because yesterday it faked me out. But there's that. All right. Next one we're watching, Sofi. All right. Why are we watching Sofi? Sofi looks like it wants to break up now. You have this little basing formation. What does this basing formation also come with? An inverse head and shoulders formation. That is what you got going on here. Or if you want to look at this as a triple bottom, you also have that going on. All right, guys. So you got PLTR getting ready to go. You got Sofi. It looks like it's just about ready to go. Sofi, guys, you break up here, you got nothing until this gap fill. You will have gap resistance right over here at the high of this candlestick, 903. All right, so let's mark that on a chart. But, other than that, guys, you have nothing until that gap fill, and I think you're going to get a pretty quick move back up here to 952. Next one we're paying attention to, Upstart. All right, as you guys can see, Upstart did not hit my alert. That it did not, but I do not have doubts over here on Mr. Upstart. You had declining volume on the sell-off as you were coming towards the end. All right. Yeah, I don't think this thing is going to have much problems getting back up here to at least right over here, right around 43.40. All right, so that's what I'm looking for over here. But same look as Sofi we just looked at over there. All right, you get this little basing formation going on. You're breaking above it. Probably going to get moving and grooving to the upside. All right, Tesla, guys. I'm gonna keep banging the table over here in Tesla. All right, that is I just think this is like, if you want to be bullish, if you're bullish on Tesla, this is exactly where you want to be bullish on Tesla, because if you don't hold this, you're coming all the way back down here to not 430 to 225 ish. All right, so again, like, this is where you want to be risking Tesla, in my personal opinion. All right. Last one. Well, we got one more, but it's not setting up yet. This is one I want to put on your radar. All right. BABA. Okay. I know China has been taking a giant dump. I understand that. I understand. But I'm going to tell you guys right now that BABA is definitely setting up to go. I don't have any doubts of that one. All right. You see over here on the weekly time frame, you got this massive falling wedge going on. You got your your weekly RSI approaching oversold territory. On the daily time frame, guess what, guys? You have this massive double bottom. And if you can't, well, it's in the making, right? We got to run back up to the neckline. Neckline is going to be 77.79. It can take out this low over here and create an ugly double bottom. And then guess what? We're just going to run back up, and you still have this 77.79 neckline. What is this, you ask? This is your measured move. Now, I don't really trade like that. I literally don't use them, but I know some of you guys probably want to see that. There you go. All right, you're coming right up to that trend line. That is what I'm looking for over here on BABA. I would not play short-term calls at this point in time. You don't have any, over here. Yeah, guys, you had a reason to play short-term calls. Right now, I don't think you do. I think, months out is the move over here on Mr. BABA. That is, at least my move. Rivian. This is the one I was saying that it's not going yet, all right? But it's definitely setting up to go. All right, you have a crap ton of decreasing volume on this whole sell-off. Ever since this one gap down day, you've had decreasing volume. Guys, sellers are getting weaker, just like up here. You saw how the buy volume started fizzling out, and then you stalled out. Well, now we're getting the sell volume fizzling out. I think you're probably going to stall out. All right, let me just show you a common pattern here of this volume. All right, decreasing volume. All right, you got increasing volume on the bull side right there. That marked your bottom. It literally did. It supported the move that was going on. All right. Right here, we got that increasing volume. Then it started going away. All right. Let's look at right over here. You had these two red days, decreasing volume. Boom. You got a pop. Okay. I'm just, pointing out here. when you have these patterns going on, you typically are going to see them, you know, play time and time again. Decreasing volume right at the break and retest of both the parallel channel as well as your actual zone. Just saying, the thing looks really good. Okay. All right. So I'm going to leave the video at that, guys. This is definitely the shortest video we have made in quite some time. As you guys can also see, we do have the inverse head and shoulders. And if you want to get it on the ground floor, here you go. It's right here. Rivian. I welcome swing positions. I do. From right here. Short-term calls. You're waiting for a break, guys. You need to see the same thing I was just looking at over on Sofi. Same thing we were looking at AI. You know, you need to see the break. Okay? If you want to play this thing short-term, you're looking for some sort of, you know, structure. We don't have that right now. You're just kind of, you know, well, we have it on the longer time frame, but not on the shorter time frame. That's why I say that. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. And really, guys, just thank you for being here. All right. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace. And guys, check out the Twitter. Of course, check out the Twitter. All right. And, you know, guys, I will continue doing this. Flood me with ticker requests. I'll get to them when I have the time. Boom. That being said, everybody have a lovely rest of your day and peace.